Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Foxborough. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
May to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
A big-time play for the Bears. 36 yards.
1st and goal.
Here's Bigsby. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Henderson, the ball carrier. Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. From out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, New England.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
22-yard line.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it. And not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On the ground, here is Henderson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is third and a yard. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line for the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played discipline.
That's going to be intercepted. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Second and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 9. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Bears first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Bigsby. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Nick Cross will bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46, here's second and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
12. And the Bears first down.
They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll run with Bigsby. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Once again, it's Bigsby. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Here we go.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
13-yard line.
Here comes second and 4. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. On now, it's Carlos Santos for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Maynard on first and 10. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
At the 40-yard line.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball. So after one, it's the Bears off to the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
What is up?
A run. It's Bigsby. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
What is up? Here we go. Hit back. Clutch, boys. Clutch.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
What is it? Hold on. Vegas.
Now Williams. There's his man. It's Samuel. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Here's 1st and 10.
What is it? On.
On the ground, here's Bigsby. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run.
And he'll take this one in. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
To kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Pass caught right side by Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
13 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
It's been a rough 1st half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll go play action with May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll be 2nd down.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
At the 42-yard line.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
May to throw again. Sure pass caught by Henry, tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
11 more yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the give, it's Henderson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to do that.
Into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his third touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year.
Makes the score Bears 24. Patriots nothing.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. To throw now. May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll spot Henry open downfield. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. He's going to have the Pats first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A run, and this is Henderson. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3. Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If they need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Again, it's Henderson. And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on that 3rd and 4.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
On 1st down, they go back to Henderson, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
On 2nd down, it's May. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
3rd down and 9. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It's now 4th
So
down
instead of
and
going
1.
for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. That one is good. And the Patriots are on the board just before halftime.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want his defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Bears.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 26. And it sets up 1st and goal. Here's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing on second down. Williams. And he's in. Roll. Otunze. Touchdown Bears. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Santos for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Horn now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jeffrey Simmons getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up third down.
Third and a long way to go. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
To kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. A play fake. Now Williams. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
A handoff, running left, it's Bigsby. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Williams to throw on second down. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Chicago.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Bears first down.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Otunze. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give them 27, and it's first and goal.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Bigsby. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case,
It is brought in the end zone. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears stretch things out even further.
Patriots 3. Santos to kick off.
So here's Santos
Chicago.
after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll get this out to Henderson.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 41, here's second down and 4. They'll run. It's Henderson.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Third down and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. Lennie, what's up? It's 5.
May gonna look to throw. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. What a big play there for New England. A gain of 57 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots cut into the lead a little bit.
Bears 38. Patriots 10. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Here we go, set. Lennie, what's up?
They'll go play action with May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession. And It's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. They'll run with Henderson. A short game down to the 7.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Throwing is May. He's got his big tight end, Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. He's got Loveland, free left side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll motion over Samuel. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
It's second down.
On second down, it's Williams. That's out left and complete to Burton. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
What can they do here? This is third and forever. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he will score again. Ogunze. Touchdown, Bears. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will extend this third quarter lead.
Patriots 17.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring us a 4th down.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
And this one will not be returned. Not the best of kicks, as it's going to wind up being touchdown. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready to go!
Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. Good running inside the 25. And he's got another one. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Chicago. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Bears 52, Patriots 17. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle.
24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Working free downfield, it is Williams. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. Short pass caught by Henry, tight end. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36. Stevenson is the call to start the fourth quarter. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 35, here's second and 9. Now, May. Outright gets May. That's Ibuka. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
What's that? What's that?
He'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he will have a Patriots first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
3 yards.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 21-yard line.
What's that?
Out of the gun, here's May. This is caught at 2. And he's close to the goal line. Took a big shot at the end. But he indeed will have them set up for first and goal. Here's May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The extra point is up and through. And the Pats will get just a bit closer.
Patriots 24.
So following the touchdown, Borregalis is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He was brought down by Nick Cross. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second
So,
and
from
8.
37,
At the 37
here's second
yard line.
and 8. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Third and 10.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a first down. Now it's Bigsby. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
First and 10.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll send a tight end in motion right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
First down, Bears.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On first down, it's Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The tackle made by Harold Landry. A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Williams. A quick slant into the hands of Odunze. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Horn now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up
Second and 5.
and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing now is May. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jeffrey Simmons in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
Crazy.
To throw now, May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Patriots ready for the punt. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.